I'm going to pull up this tweet real quick. We've got this from Colin Rugg. He says, Matt Gaetz says Republicans will release 14,000 hours of January 6 tapes that were hidden by Democrats. Gaetz for the win once again. What could be on these tapes, and do you think it's going to happen?
I think it has a potential of happening, but I'm not super positive just because of everything that was supposed to come out hasn't come out. I actually talked to Gaetz in a Twitter space last night. I asked him about the same thing, and, he was very positive about it. He seemed, basically assured that these were going to be released. I've seen a good majority of this footage that's been unreleased. I wish I could talk about it more, but I can't. But they've deleted footage. They've scrubbed through this. So, even what you're going to see if they do release this 14,000 hours of footage, they're not going to actually release all of it. They've deleted some of it. They've said in public statements that there was no video camera in the hallway where Ashley Babbitt was shot. There was multiple video cameras. I saw them myself. Multiple congressmen can attest to actually seeing the video cameras. They're there right now outside the speaker's lobby, but they don't want to release the other angles of Ashley Babbitt being shot because it shows Michael Byrd cowardly hiding directly behind the barrier, not issuing a verbal warning, not doing anything, and then stepping forward and essentially executing Ashley Babbitt.
Wow. What happened? She climbed up on a piece of furniture or something to get through a window, and they just thought she was attacking them? And
so what happened is you had multiple officers standing, basically guarding those doors. And me and Ashley were the very first ones to get into that room. And I actually, I offered Officer Yetter, that was his name, a water bottle because he was covered in capsaicin powder. And, they said, no, it's fine. And Ashley Babbitt was literally joking with the same officers that moved out of the way of the barrier, minutes prior to her being shot. And that's the side of the story you never hear. But these cops, the CERT team, which Michael Byrd claims wasn't there, that's the reason why he shot Ashley Babbitt, they were there. They were walking up the stairs. And for those of people that don't know about the CERT team, it's basically the tactical team for the Capitol.
You can see it on video.
Yeah, you can see it on video. And that's where people see the thumbs up is because they didn't realize when Michael Byrd stepped forward and shot, they didn't realize if it was a friendly or not that had fired that shot because it was so unexpected. The CERT team was in the room with Babbitt and everyone else, and you actually, right before she is shot and killed and goes through the window, she grabs Zachary Alam with her right hand and punches him in the face, knocking his glasses off. And Zachary Alam was the one that was responsible for breaking all the barriers out. So she goes through the window, basically in order to try and stop the crowd. She was on camera and on audio basically yelling at these officers to do their job multiple times. And then they didn't do their job. They shifted over. CERT team comes to replace, and now the windows are completely exposed.
So they think, people are saying she was going to get up and turn around and yell at the crowd like, hey, cut it out kind of thing?
You got to think, though, she's 14-year Air Force veteran. She's been on multiple combat deployments. She knows what the rules of engagement are, right? And, is it easier to stop an angry crowd or at least a few angry people within the crowd when you're on the same side of the barrier with her or when you're on the opposite side of the barrier? And, logic says on the opposite side of the barrier, you can push people out the window, you can stand there, you can guard the window, or you can at least grab that window pane that's exposed and pull it back in.
Have they filed a wrongful death suit?
I'm not sure if it's been officially filed, but I do know something is in the process.